That ain't shit. That's sad. Oh, we had 500, man. A little 115 wasn't nothing. It's sad when one nigga get murdered. Fuck you mean 115 ain't nothing. 100 ain't 12. Nigga, 10 is too many. 5 is too many. Nigga, 3 is too many. For one nigga to get killed, that's too many. And these niggas ain't paying attention to that. Nigga, who the fuck will compare our murders? Something I want to talk about too, man, how these niggas murder so much, and like we talking about how Spencer got rich. But when Spencer did these crip funerals, tell us from a crip, man. One time I did OG Sharp funeral. After Spencer left OG Sharp in the refrigerator for damn near a month and a half. Because Spencer even got tired of using his land to bury crip niggas. He buried so many of them for free. Hey, you couldn't tell me when to have a funeral for him if you wasn't paying for it. Sharp stayed in there. Sharp and Ray Ray. OG Sharp and OG Ray Ray. R.I.P. to OG Sharp. R.I.P. to OG Ray Ray, man. Them niggas stayed in that refrigerator for a minute before Spencer, hey, I'm going to have this funeral this day. When Spencer had Sharp funeral, man, he had it at Philadelphia Baptist Church. I never forget, I was sitting in the car and I seen a black hawk, a black bird. I thought it was an owl, eagle or something up there, just floating around on top of the church. A black one just kept swarming on top of the church. I was looking at this black bird for some big motherfucker, like a big ass hawk or something. He just said, no, buzzer. It was a buzzer. That's what the fuck it was. A buzzer. Hovering over the church and just going around it. And I kept looking at this big ass bird, man. I'm like, God damn. I tell y'all all the time, I grew up in a church house. When we had OG rank frontal, and I said Spencer approached us with the ties, none of us never put a tie on.
Right.
We didn't want to wear no ties and no low frontal. I'm saying that to say that when I'm in God's house, I know how to conduct myself.
Right.
Spencer had got to the point where he would charge up the crowd, start preaching to the gang members to try to help. And it's the first time I've seen, how disrespectful. I'm getting to the now, to the then and the now. I want this to compare to the then and the now. That the generation was becoming to the now. I seen the daddies of the niggas of the now niggas. I seen the daddies of the now niggas. You dig what I'm saying? That's doing the killing. I'm one of them. I'm a daddy of a now nigga. I got 4 sons in the penitentiary. I was one of the daddies of the now niggas, so I know what the crowd changed like. I was in church and I was sitting on the side of Big Baby. Shout out Big Baby, man. Neighborhood Crip gang. Big Baby from the neighborhood, yeah. I was sitting on the side of her in the funeral, man, at OG Sharp funeral. We was on the second row. Mind y'all, Gregory Spencer was my cousin. He already knew who Percy was off the rip. And I was on the edge of the bench. And I seen, Spencer started asking, people to remove their hats and, and pull your pants up and no talking. And so he got into a sermon and he decided to shoot a scripture out there and it said, such. And I don't care nothing about gangs. I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. I heard him say that.
Right.
That's when I knew right then. That Crip niggas was lost. That's when I found out it was more Crip niggas lost than, and I wasn't one of them. I'm one of the lost cat. I'm in church. I knew what the blood of Jesus was when he said it. But when he said the blood of Jesus, don't you know half them cats didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. He said the blood of Jesus, and the Crip nigga stood up right in the middle of service and say, cuz, don't say no shit like that, cuz. In the church house. I turned around and got goddamn. He said, what the fuck this nigga doing, cuz? He said, I'm covered by the blood of Jesus, and ain't nothing nobody gonna stop me. The blood of Jesus got me. Say, cuz, what the fuck is this nigga doing? And all them Crip niggas started standing up in the front. Y'all remember? If y'all was in OG Sharp, and niggas went to walking out on Spencer. All the Crip niggas was walking out from the front bench to the back, hitting that nigga up in the middle of the sermon. Now, real talk shit, nigga. Tales from a crib, just real talk. At the homie OG short from I was right there on the second row, man, nigga. Niggas got up and everybody went to walking after church, throwing up gang signs, cussing at the preacher. Because he said that he was covered by the blood of Jesus. And niggas didn't know what he was talking about.
Damn.
And they cussed this man, they hit up gang signs, but that's the fathers of the now niggas. That killing a nigga ain't shit no more. A life don't mean nothing. When that time everybody got to walking up, I was on side of Big Baby. And she said, I never forget, she said, come on, cuz, let go.
Yeah.
And she grabbed me, and I grabbed her by her thigh, and I squeezed on her thigh. And I did her just like this. I was looking to the front. Some told me when I was standing there for a minute, I looked back. I did like this, and guess what? This true story, y'all. This true, tell us my crib, this true story. I looked back. When I looked back to see what was going on, I seen the homie Trey Tyler. And when Trey Tyler, because he was the tallest of the crew, Trey Tyler was going after church, hitting up, throwing up gang signs, because he was the tallest of all of them. And I looked around, and I seen Trey Tyler. And I turned around, and I went back. And I seen what was going on. My spirit wouldn't let me get up and walk out of it because I got too much respect for God's house. I can't get up and walk out with that crowd. And when Spencer was talking, I never forget he said, don't worry about it, because next week I'll be burying another one of y'all. And then he walked up to the side of the pew, snatched my arms. He said, you see this brother right here? He never looked down, he just put his hands on my shoulder. He said he know not to be like that. He knew he could approach me like that. He put his, and I kept looking forward, and I had my hand on Big Baby knee. And I told her, don't get up, don't move, don't move. Don't move, don't do that. Don't get up, don't move, Big Baby. And she said, okay. But that whole bench had cleared out. Everybody was on the road with me and Big, they had jumped up and walked out too. The third row, everybody was walking out. That's real disrespectful inside somebody's funeral when they parents and mom and them is grieving their baby laying there, been murdered. You dig what I'm saying? No, then he had no respect for the family. And they got up and they walked out. And he said, I knew not to move. He said, but don't worry. Next week I'll be burying one of y'all. Guess who he's burying that next week? Trey Tyler. Nigga buried Trey Tyler that next week. A nigga murdered Trey Tyler and left him planted on a tree. Y'all know what happened to Trey Tyler. R.I.P. to Trey Tyler. But they let me know when God showed me a sign, I looked back and I looked at Trey Tyler. I don't know why I was looking at him when I looked back. I thought it was just because he was the tallest out of all. But God wanted me to get the message when he said what he said. He said, next week I'll be burying another one of y'all.
Right.
And that's who it was. God pinpointed me on Trey Tyler. And he buried Trey Tyler that next week.
Mama said, baby, just pray. In the kitchen that smell like rain, plastic cross hanging by the sink. She cried every time it clanged. Little shoes on a tile floor, sirens singing outside the door. I was humming that same old hymn while the world felt ready to end. Southside, late night, yellow tape flapping. News van lights make the whole block Latin. Candles on the curb, names in Sharpie. T-shirts pressed like we dressing for the home. Shots in December, snow in my chest. Blood on the driveway, stain on my steps. Kids in the window, face to the blind. Wondering who next, wondering if it's their time. Grandma on the couch with the crack King James. Finger on the verse with a circle around my name, saying you ain't gotta die in this zip code, boy. Storm been loud, but you still got a choice. But I got friends in the ground by the train track, faces on the mural that don't never talk back. Trying to outrun ghosts down Miller in Maine, asking Lord where you at in this hate, this pain. If you really see this block, Why we always duck and drop? If you really hold my breath, why it smells so close to death? But I hear hope in the sirens now, yeah. Like a quiet in a crooked town. Every tear that hit that ground, you keep counting, you keep counting. 4 word songs in a midnight sky, graffiti prayers where the bullets fly. You took my fear, turned it into fight. Now I walk by faith through the path of night. Got a homie doing time for a split-second choice. Got a cousin in the dirt, mama still hear his voice. Every barbecue turned into a story about lost paper plates on the table that remember the cost. I was knee-deep, neck-deep, drowning in rage. Heart like a cage, hand on the gauge. Devil in my ear going even less score. Then I heard my granny humming from a room next door. Blessed all the broken, blessed all the poor. Blessed when you can't take one step more. I fell to the carpet, face on the floor. Said if you real God, I can't do this award. And peace slid in like a slow front line, like a sunrise calling over I-35. Not a flash, not a fix, just a quiet new breath. Like, son, I've been hearing your close calls with death. Now I'm riding down Berry with a Bible in the bag. Old wounds on my arms, but my heart off a tag. Tell the little ones you ain't gotta end like me. There's a hand overhead that the block can't see. If you really see this block, help me be the light that walks. If you really hold my breath, use these scars to push back death. I hear hope in the sirens now, yeah. Like a choir in a crooked town, yeah. Every tear that hit that ground, yeah. You keep counting, you keep counting. 4 word songs in the midnight sky, graffiti prayers where the bullets fly. You took my fear, turned it into fight. Now I walk by faith through the path of night. For the child on the floor when the shots ring out, hold on. For the mom in the dark trying to mute the shouts, hold on. For the boy with a plan that involves his grave, there's a God in the alley that still can save. For the ones in the cell with a cracked brick view, for the gang on the corner that don't trust truth, for the heart that don't feel like it'll ever mend. He can turn this block to a place he sends. We hear hope in the